Hello and welcome everybody to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are in Detroit for Game 3 of the World Series. Series is currently split 1 game apiece. We should all probably feel pretty grateful that we're not down 2-0 after being down a run in the 10th inning in Game 1. Managing to come back with a 2-run homer to win that game. Yesterday, Gill just didn't have a great game, ended up giving up 4 runs. 3 runs in the first, and then a Jorge Posada home run in the 6th inning, which ended up being the game winner. So here's our first look at Comerica Park. I've driven by this stadium from the interstate, but never been in it. I don't live far from Detroit, so I don't really have a good excuse. Alright, I wasn't paying attention when they showed the zoomed out view of who's playing in this game, so Nate Robertson is going to start this game. Looks like he's got some pretty good numbers here in the playoffs. And here is Kester in the box to lead off things for the Squirrels. First pitch is inside. Second pitch is swung on and missed. This one gets through the left side of the infield. I thought Morse might have a play on it, but just out of his range. That'll bring Marvin to the plate, hitting right-handed. Looks at a changeup outside. And that fastball too low. 2-0 the count. This one catches the outside. This one right down the middle. 2-2. Kester takes off, but Marvin fouls off the pitch, so we'll do it all again. And that's going to be a base hit for Marvin into center field. Kester's going to take off for third, and he will make it there. Marvin with a big turn at first that does go back. Puts runners on the corners for Chief, who is DHing, since we're now in an American League park. And he's going to ground into a double play, I believe. He does, but the Squirrels do score a run thanks to Kester taking that extra base. In the last at bat. Also, I think with the double play, does Chief get credit for that RBI? I think he still does. Anyway, Terry at the plate, and he has a 1-1 count. Make that 2-1. And that pitch fouled away. 2-2 the count. This one goes right up the middle for a base hit. And yeah, I just looked it up. That Chief does not, or should not anyway. We'll see how this game handles it. But he should not get credit for an RBI after hitting into a double play. Frank with an 0-2 count, and he looks at strike 3, and that'll end the top of the first inning. Squirrels do score a run, though. So that'll bring Curtis Granderson. Oh, we got a bit of a lineup shift here. Granderson going to lead off for the Tigers today as we take a look at our defensive lineup. Big change here. Sweeney playing third, and Chief will go to the DH. Granderson at the plate against Graves, making his World Series debut this year. Has Graves at an 0-2 count. Grounds this one to first. Terry steps on the bag. That'll bring Polanco to the plate. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Miguel Cabrera at the plate. Haven't seen him yet in this World Series. Has an 0-2 count to open up his, not his October. His October against us, I guess. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the first inning. Tigers go down in order. Squirrels leading 1-0, and they'll have Tom at the plate to open up the second. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Zach at the plate. Called strike 1. Grounds this one back to Robertson, who takes care of it. 2 down. Sweeney with his first World Series at bat, though he's been very effective in the playoffs, as you probably saw by his average. Looks at strike 1. This one inside. Excuse me. Fouled away. 1-2 the count. And this changeup in the dirt. 2-2. Grounds this one to third. Inge throws over, and that'll end the top of the second. Still 1-0 Squirrels. Alfonso Soriano will lead things off for the Tigers in the bottom half of the inning. Graves winds and delivers a ball that is hit up the middle for a base hit. Leadoff single for Soriano. That'll bring Posada to the plate. He had just an excellent game yesterday. Looks at strike 1 here. Soriano takes off, and it's a hit and run, and it is a base hit. This just might score a run as this rolls all the way to the wall. Yeah, Soriano's going to cruise in to tie the game at 1. So Posada continues his tear. And that'll bring Carlos Guillen to the plate. Or Guillen, I guess, maybe a little bit better way to say it. And he'll look at strike 1. Still no outs in the inning. But Guillen with an 0-2 count. Grounds this one to Kester, who goes to first for the first out of the inning. But it does move Posada up to third. So the go-ahead run now 90 feet away with Brian Giles at the plate. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. That changeup out of the zone. Fouled away. Giles still alive up there. Grounds this one. Oh, actually it was in the air. I thought it was a hop, but I guess it was a soft liner. So that keeps Posada at third. 2 down now. And Morse takes strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Graves gets out of the inning, but the Tigers manage to tie it up. So we've got 1 run apiece going into the third. Joey set to lead off for the Squirrels. And Joey fouls the first pitch away. That one down and out. Another pitch in the dirt. 2-1 the count. Grounds this one right to Morse. Throws over. 1 down. That'll bring Kester back to the plate. He got a hit and scored in his first at-bat. Looks at a ball. This one called a strike. Swing and a miss, 1-2. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. Kester 2 for 2 today after struggling all month. Marvin with a hit in his first at-bat. Kester takes off, and he is in there with a stolen base. So the Squirrels now with the runner in scoring position. Marvin with an 0-1 count. He did swing at that first pitch. Puts this one foul in the right field stands. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout there for Robertson. Brings Chief to the plate. He hit into a double play in this first at-bat, but that did drive in a run. This one gets through the right side of the infield for a more conventional hit, and it does score Kester again. Squirrels take a 2-1 lead. Sorry, I had to fight off a cough there in the middle of that sentence. Terry with a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the top of the third inning, but the Squirrels do get another run to go up 2-1. So Brandon Inge will lead things off for the Tigers in the bottom half of the third inning. And he'll take a ball low. There's a called strike. That pitch too low. 3-1. Here's a ground ball towards the middle. Kester handles it, and Inge retired after getting a 3-1 count. Curtis Granderson now at the plate. Excuse my voice cracking. Maybe I'm recording this a little bit too early in the day. First pitch is outside. This pitch gets up the middle. So base hit for Granderson. 1 on, 1 out. Polanco at the plate. One of 3 Tiger strikeouts so far today. Looks at strike 1. And that's going to be up the middle. Another base hit. So for Graves, this is a lot of base runners already in this game. Brings Miguel Cabrera to the plate with 2 runners on, only 1 out. Dangerous spot here for Graves. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the changeup. And that's going to be a base hit for Cabrera. In to score is Granderson, and we are tied at 2. Soriano at the plate. Got a hit in his first at-bat, and he'll take strike 1. Runners take off. This should be an easy throw out. Don't know if that was supposed to be a hit and run and somebody missed a sign or what exactly happened there. But a gift to us. That gives us 2 outs now and a runner on second. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. That pitch out of the zone. Soriano lays off. Swing and a miss on the curveball, and that will end the third inning, but we are now tied at 2. We go into the 4th inning. Frank due to lead off for the Squirrels. And yeah, you can see 2 runs apiece, 5 hits apiece. Frank, one of 4 Squirrel strikeouts so far today. And he'll take strike 1. Pulled foul. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tom at the plate now. He struck out in his first at-bat. Puts this one into center field. Granderson not able to get there. It drops in for a base hit. That brings Zach to the plate. Ground out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. And that's going to get into left field for a base hit. Tom will stay at second. So puts runners on first and second for Sweeney. 1 down. Pops this one behind the plate. Posada waiting on it. And he makes the play. So that will bring Joey to the plate. 2 outs, 2 on. Take strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And that gets through the middle, but does not score a run. So that will load the bases for Kester. Kester 2 for 2 on the day. He's actually scored both squirrel runs. Looks at strike 1. This one up and in. Fouled away, 1-2. And that will get into center field. 1 run in to score. 2 runs in to score. Squirrels take a 4-2 lead here in the 4th inning. Runners still on first and second. 2 outs. Marvin at the plate takes a ball. Takes another ball. And puts this one line drive right to Guillen at first. That'll end the inning, but the Squirrels plate 2. And Posada will come up to the plate for the Tigers in the bottom half of the inning. I guess the good news here is that Posada can't get a 2-run homer. First pitch is too high from Graves. Swing and a miss makes it 1-1. This one up and in. I feel like Graves throwing a lot of pitches here through 4 innings. Actually 3 and change now. Hasn't even officially gotten into his 4th inning yet. Posada fouls off another. 2-2 the count. And there's a line drive right to Joey for the first out of the inning. That'll bring Guillen to the plate. Ground out in his first at-bat, as that one goes inside. There's a called strike. This one, Terry's able to snag just in foul ground for the second out of the inning. Brings Giles to the plate. He's had a good series so far. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Graves with a good lockdown inning after the Squirrels retake the lead. So that will bring Chief to the plate as we go into the 5th inning. Squirrels leading 4-2. Chief with the RBI in his last at-bat on a single. Takes strike 1. Takes strike 2. Looks at strike 3. Looks at all 3 pitches and apparently doesn't like any of them. 1 down. Terry at the plate. And he will take a strike. Finally, somebody swings the bat, and that one is fouled off. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brings Frank to the plate. He has struck out in both at-bats so far today. Once looking, once swinging. First pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. I didn't grab a water before this game. I probably should have. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the top of the 5th inning. We're halfway through the game. Squirrels leading 4-2. Mike Morse to lead off things for the Tigers in the bottom half of the inning. Morse struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Swings at the first pitch here, but comes up empty. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. Leadoff single for Morse. Brings Inge to the plate. Ground out in his first at-bat. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed. And that's just inside. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 on, 1 out. Curtis Granderson at the plate. Got a hit in his last at-bat. Looks at a high fastball. That changeup out of the zone. 2-0 the count. Grounds this one foul. Swing and a miss on another changeup. 2-2. And count is full. Only one down though. Runner should stay put. And he does. And Granderson swings and misses. 2 down. Polanco at the plate. Got a hit in his last at-bat. Swings and misses. Looks at strike 2. Pops this one into the stands over by first base. Swing and a miss on a kind of wild one. Strike 3. Polanco maybe a little overeager there. We'll go into the 6th inning. Squirrels still leading 4-2. Tom due to lead off the inning. And I was sitting here thinking about a double switch, and I have to remind myself I don't need to worry about that in this park. First pitch goes outside. This one driven into right field for a base hit. That'll bring Zach to the plate. He is 1 for 2 today. Takes strike 1. Hits this one into the right field stands, off the luxury box, I believe. And then grounds this one back to Robertson. Not a badly placed ball, but Robertson able to make the play. Moves Tom to second. Brings Sweeney to the plate. Runner in scoring position with 1 out. Ground back to Robertson. Does not advance Tom this time. 2 down. Joey at the plate. Got a hit in his last at-bat, though couldn't get the RBI. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the top of the 6th. Still 4-2 Squirrels as we go to the bottom half of the inning. Cabrera will lead things off for the Tigers. Cabrera 1 for 2, got a single in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Gets this one into deep left center, and it will fall in for a base hit. Cabrera on his way to second, and he is in there for a leadoff double. So Tigers already with the runner in scoring position and the tying run at the plate in the form of Alfonso Soriano. He'll take strike 1. This one down and in. 1-1. Swings and misses at a curveball in the dirt. And swings and misses at a changeup. 1 down. Here comes Posada, so there's a bit of a danger spot here for Graves again. Posada already with at least 1 hit today. Has a 1-1 count at the moment. Swings and misses to make it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That feels like a big strikeout for Graves. So Guillen at the plate. 2 down, runner still on second. First pitch is inside. Second pitch is fouled away. 1-1 the count. This one fouled away again. 1-2. Swing and a miss the changeup. Graves pitches around a leadoff double from Cabrera. That gets us into the 7th inning. Squirrels still leading 4-2. Kester due up for the Squirrels. Kester 3 for 3 on the day. Hadn't had a good October, but he's having just a perfect day today. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. And that's going to be another base hit for Kester. 4 for 4 today. Marvin 1 for 3 on the day. I imagine Kester will take off at some point because I think he has in every other chance he's gotten. And ground ball, do we have a double play? 4, 6, no 3. So Kester thrown out for the first out. Marvin at first. Chief at the plate. Takes the ball outside. Chief 1 for 3 on the day. Fouls this pitch away. And that's going to be a base hit into left. Soriano playing Chief very deep, and I don't necessarily blame him. Allows for a double. I guess you could score that a single and advance on the throw, but I think he would have been into second anyway. Brings Terry to the plate. 2 runners in scoring position. Only 1 out. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Looks at strike 2. Robertson gassed out there. Terry pops up to third. Inge is waiting. 1 down. Tigers, I assume, will make a pitching change here, and they do. Zumaya will come in to try to get out of this 7th inning. I think it's Joel Zumaya, if I remember right. Frank flies into center field. Granderson makes the catch. So that will keep the game at 4-2. Squirrels as we go into the 7th inning stretch. Giles on the other side. Alright, so we go into the bottom of the 7th. This will actually be the first time in this series where we're going to try to go through our normal pitching rotation here for the end of the game. First game went into extras and we were behind yesterday, so we have not seen Hermida or Shibuya in this game, any of these games so far in this World Series. Jones will try to keep the score where it is to try to make that happen. Giles quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Morse to the plate. He is 1 for 2 today. Looks at strike 1. This one just inside. Ground ball just foul. 1-2. Puts this one behind second base. Kester grabs it. Well, behind second baseman, I should say, not the base. Any case, there's 2 outs and Inge at the plate. He'll take strike 1. Ground ball to short. Joey throws over. And that ends the 7th inning. We go into the 8th. Squirrels still leading 4-2. Tom will lead things off for the Squirrels. He is 2 for 3 today. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is too low. 3-0 the count. Tom taking all the way. 3-1. And that's a walk. First walk, I think, of the whole World Series. Brings Zach to the plate. First pitch goes outside. Actually, might be the second walk of the World Series, actually. 1-1 the count. That pitch up and out. Zumaya having some trouble finding the plate all of a sudden. This is a potential double play ball. It is. Pretty easy double play, actually. So 2 down, base is empty now. Sweeney at the plate. Takes the ball. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That pitch out of the zone. Sweeney into center field. Will Granderson get there? He will. Good play there from Granderson, covering a lot of ground. Gets us to the bottom of the 8th inning. Granderson will actually lead off the inning. Well, we will get Hermida in here to make his World Series debut and do his setup job. All right, Granderson 1 for 3 today. Takes a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2. Called strike 3 on a high fastball. 1 down, Polanco 1 for 3 today. Take strike 1. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 down, Cabrera 2 for 3 today. Single and a double so far. Takes a strike. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. That curveball didn't curve, but he gets the call. So that ends the 8th inning. We go into the 9th inning. Joey will lead things off for the Squirrels, who still lead 4-2. Joey 1 for 3 today. Zamaya still in the game. First pitch is up and out. So is that pitch. 2-0. Ground ball. Guillen with a diving play, and he tosses it over to Zamaya, who takes a minute to get over to the base. But it all worked out for the Tigers. So 1 out, and Kester coming to the plate. He is 4 for 4, all singles today. Take strike 1. And that's going to be another hit. Kester 5 for 5 on the day. My goodness, I don't think he's ever done that. I'm not sure anybody in our team has ever done that. Takes off for second, and he does steal that base. So the Squirrels with the runner in scoring position now. 1 out. Marvin batting left-handed now. That pitch was called a strike. This one swung on and missed to make it 0-2. Ground ball right to Polanco. He goes to first with it. Oh, and they throw to third for some reason, and the ball sails, and that allows Kester to score on the throwing error. Makes it 5-2 now. Chief at the plate takes strike 1, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Costly mental mistake there by Guillen, making a needless throw and almost throwing it into the stands. So that means the Tigers need 3 runs to stay alive here in the bottom half of the inning. They are going to send Soriano up to the plate. And we will send Shibuya to the mound. After having, I think, 70-some saves in the regular season, he's actually been pretty terrible in the playoffs. Hopefully 3 runs is enough of a cushion for him. Soriano 1 for 3 so far, a single and a pair of strikeouts. That pitch just outside. This one too low, I guess, maybe inside. Hit into center field. Marvin is there for the play. 1 down. Posada at the plate now. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Puts this one foul into the left field stands. Maybe the third base stands. Right there in that line between infield and outfield. And that one will get through for a base hit. Again, Posada having a wonderful World Series. Takes a big turn at first, but does go back. Guillen 0 for 3 and has something to make up for now. Looks at strike 1. Grounds this one to Kester, who throws to short. Joey holds onto the ball. 2 down, Giles at the plate. He is 0 for 3 so far today. Looks at strike 1. Pops this one up. Kester waiting for it. That is the 3rd out of the inning, and that will end the game. Finally, a no-drama save out of Shibuya in the playoffs. Your final score, Indianapolis Squirrels 5, Detroit Tigers 2, and that means the Squirrels lead this World Series 2-1. Take a look at a few highlights. All right, Kester, your player of the game, and I don't know how you couldn't give it to him. 5 for 5 on the day and at least a few RBIs. So thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we're back here in Detroit tomorrow for Game 4. We will see you then.